welcome again to another episode of Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. Real talk. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed, wonderful day. Hopefully God is good in your life, which I know 100% that He is if you got a relationship with Him. But if you don't, then it is what it is. But anyway, the woke mess never stops, and I'm quite sure. I mean, if you haven't already seen it, you will eventually see Cracker Barrel, and I guess they decided to revamp the very thing that made them. I never understood that part. When someone tries to come in and hey Justin, how you doing? God bless you. God bless you. Good morning. Good morning. And when someone tries to come into a company that that has made itself a strong brand and try to revamp it, I just don't understand that. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not even a person that really eats at Cracker Barrel. Like, that's not a restaurant I'd be like, oh, Cracker Barrel. But I know a lot of people that eat there, and I just don't understand why they would even when they going to learn from these other companies how that works. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the Budweiser situation wasn't enough for them to say, you know what, maybe we need to rethink this. Sometimes people are always trying to fix something that ain't broken. And that's the reality of it is, because they feel the need to put their name on something, they don't have this common sense of, just if it ain't broke, what are you trying to fix it for? And I don't understand that. I just don't understand it. Like, why would you try to revamp Cracker Barrel when I ain't know that it was broken? I guess that's news to me. And then because of because the investors already see where that's going to end up, they sold out. They jumped off the ship. And does that mean Cracker Barrel going to go out of business? No, it don't particularly mean that. But it does mean you just alienated probably your customer, a big chunk of your customer base. If everybody in my customer, this is what I don't understand about this last 4 or 5 years with these companies, and there's a lot of them, and they stupid. And I've never seen such stupidity in my life. Up until the last 4 years when we had Joe Biden and all this liberal and all of these woke mess that was in there. These people go to colleges and come out about as dumb as you can get. And I'm sorry, I say it the way it is. I can't imagine somebody paying $100,000 to be stupid. Really, be stupid. Because some things are just common sense. And y'all really believed everything that they taught you, and they just threw away common sense and just, I don't know. I can't even say if it's that reason, but it's just dumb. And you would think they have learned something, but they ain't learned nothing. So for a company like Cracker Barrel and Budweiser, who backtracked off of it, and now they had to kind of revamp and try to go back and win back their customer base. This is where you go wrong at. When you try to alienate your customer base, you're going wrong. There's a big issue with that. And if you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. I don't understand why Cracker Barrel would go that route. I mean, first of all, when they changed the sign, that new sign they did, that was like, y'all thought that was better than the old sign. Like, even just looking at the sign, you thought that was better than the old sign. And when I see people that go to Cracker Barrel, when they go into that lobby or whatever that is, and they do a lot of shopping. Now, again, most of the stuff they have in there, sometimes I bought stuff out of the little shopping area. But that is the experience of Cracker Barrel. The shopping area, the traditional looking items in there. And then, the traditional style of eating your breakfast. Why would y'all try to change that? I just perplexes my head. That's why I titled this video, The Woke Mess Just Never Stop. Because it just don't. It don't. And it just doesn't. And my thing is this, is that if we have allowed these type of people to infiltrate in places that they're not supposed to be. You want to be woke, stay woke in your corner. Whatever y'all call woke. That type of woke need to stay in his corner and don't come out. Because the real world ain't accept. We don't want that. And we've been showing y'all over and over that they don't want this, and yet they keep trying to push this. But again, I don't get it. I just don't get it. They haven't learned anything from Budweiser. They haven't learned anything from all these other things that Dylan McVeigh, whatever that guy name is. They haven't learned from none of that stuff. The vast majority of Americans don't want that. Leave well enough alone. When something's working and it's good, just leave it alone. Why do y'all feel like y'all keep having to fix it? And it doesn't make sense to me. If you're on this live, appreciate y'all hit the like button. I appreciate y'all hit the subscribe button. Real talk. But on a side note, my buddy out the pit, he's putting out the next episode of my interview that I did with him on basically on my walk with God and my experience and how I, obtained my relationship with God. So if you on this live and you want to know kind of get an idea of my story as it relates to my relationship with God, go follow Out the Pit podcast. I am going to clip the post and put it on my channel so that people can see that it's there. But I did an interview with him, and it's just my life experience of what happened and how I ended up and what God did to come find me, because I sure enough wasn't looking for him. But I don't want to get into a lot of it. I would prefer that y'all go in and check that out. What's up, Anthony Stewart? Trump 2028. Listen, I voted for Trump. I'm all for it, but I don't know if Trump's going to 2028 for Trump. You gotta remember his age. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't. First of all, that's a third term, so we already know how that goes. But I mean, my thing is this: if we can get somebody like JD Vance or some of the other ones that look, you don't really. As much as I like Trump and I want Trump, I already know that's kind of like a pipe dream. But if we get somebody, what we need is the policies that Trump implemented and the ideas that he implemented. So we don't really have to have Trump. We just have to have that Trump mentality. But I would appreciate it if Trump just say, you know what, I'll stay in as a VP just to help oversight and see how things are going until he decides to pull out of it. So he don't particularly have to be the president making the decisions, but it would be nice to see him flip the script and just say, I'll come back as VP. Because, that's going to be a big deal of him trying to run as a third term. I mean, we've had it done before, but you know how that's going to go. So listen, I would love it. I just look at his age and, don't get me wrong, he outrun a lot of people. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that is I look at the age part. What's up, man? What's going on? Out the Pit podcast. God bless you, brother. Welcome in, welcome in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. But yeah, that's why I look at it that way. Like, there's a good possibility, but he could just come in as VP and we good, and I'll be good with that. I mean, just or just stay on the sideline as an advisor to make sure things are running smooth and good. You know what I mean? But for those that's on my live Out the Pit podcast, he chimed in. If y'all subscribe to his page, you'll get a chance to check out my story with the interview that I did with him as it relates to my relationship with God. My relationship with Christ. My relationship with Christ and my walk with God and how I experienced and stuff like that. So if I say God, I mean Christ. If I say Christ, I mean God. It don't mean it's no difference to me. People have their own belief, but that's just me. But if y'all want to know my story, and if y'all may be interested in my story, y'all go to his page, follow his page, and you'll be able to check out the first part and the second part of my story as it relates to my walk with God. And I appreciate that. Yeah, I think they would too. I think they would too. But here's the thing, and that to me, that's how I would flip it. I would just say, you know what, I'm not going to run as president, but I'm gonna come in as VP, and that would kind of solidify that win anyway. That's it. He don't have to be the man. He just had to. He could. I know Trump, and he'll probably just say, I'll be the man after the man. As long as the job is getting done the way it's supposed to be done, it don't matter. You know what I mean? The face of who's doing it. That's just how I see it. But, I'm still watching some other candidates. I'm not, me personally, I'm not 100% sold on JD Vance. So I'm still watching some of the other ones too. I'm gonna see who's going to run, and I'm gonna make my conscious decision. I did not question one bit when I decided I was going to vote for Trump. There was nobody else I would vote for but Trump. And every Republican that got my vote down the line only got it because Trump was running as a Republican. That's it. Because I like what his policy was, I like his ideas, and I like what he was trying to do for the country. And anybody that wants America first, I could get behind that and willing to put in the work to make sure America's first. And already show evidence from the first 4 years that it was in there that it was about America first. I can get behind that and I can rock with that. And that's real talk. But yeah, and like I said, with the Cracker Barrel situation, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, of course, we live in a world where controversy sells, and it's going to always be some controversial something going on. Yeah, right. Just do what Obama did. Right. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. And be honest with you, at first I was like, I tried to not accept it, but I think he had a lot to do with what was going on in there, man. And I think the more they realized Trump was going to win, the more destruction that they were trying to do. That's how I see it. Like, I mean, everybody had their own idea or their own perspective, but I think once they realized that Trump was really, really picking up steam, I think they was determined to make it as worse as they possibly can, so that they knew he was going to win, just to make it harder for him. That's it. Nothing of substance came out of the Biden administration. Nothing worth even talking about, bragging about, or highlighting came out of the Biden administration. You try to act like he came into a bad economy when we know that had nothing to do with what was going on. Y'all pulled the scam over the country with that COVID bullcrap, and y'all act like we ain't. Y'all literally think America, the rest of the world is that stupid. America's that stupid that y'all don't think we see what y'all did. Yeah, he was. Obama was a crap show. I think he could have did a way better job, but it was just he was so busy worrying about the alphabet community. That's all he cared about. He didn't care about nothing else but the alphabet community. He didn't care about nothing else but that. That's all he cared about was the alphabet community. He wasn't looking out for nobody but them. And that's what they kept pushing the whole time. The alphabet community. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to fix something on my computer so I can see the chat better. It's hard to see the chat off of this. What's up, Donald? How you doing? God bless you. God bless you. Welcome in. If you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, Obama was trash. He was I ain't gonna say he was the worst president that we ever had, because I think George Bush was trash too. But everybody has their opinion about stuff. But I think George Bush was trash, and I think Obama was trash. I think quite a few of them. I like Bill Clinton. I mean, yeah, he had some other stuff going on, but I don't care about that part. That part, yeah, we can always look at the moral aspect and stuff like that. But if my pockets are good and I'm making and I'm living better, then what you do with your personal life between you and your family and your wife, that's your business. But yeah, I'm gonna look at that, but that's not gonna be my determining factor. Rather I be willing to vote for you or not. So, because everybody got stuff with them. Every single person out here got some stuff with them. So that's not gonna be my my biggest pet peeve. I'm gonna look at that as a whole. I'm not gonna go cherry pick one or two things and say, oh, this is what that person is. I'm gonna look at the biggest picture I can find of your life, and then that's going to determine where I'm gonna vote for you or not as it relates to politicians. Obama, they hid a lot of stuff about him, and they suppressed a lot of stuff about him. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. And when he became president, the job that he did was trash. So I don't care about the other stuff. He did a trashy job. That's your opinion, Donald. But they all say that, but they never say how. I mean, unless you with the LGBT community, yeah, I guess he would be great to y'all. He'd be wonderful to them, because that's the only people he was looking out for. He didn't care nothing about nobody else. He gave the black community the middle finger. Like, literally gave the black community the middle finger. He got all these black people to vote for him, and then turned around and said, F y'all. That's what he did. Because the black community suffered before he got there, and the black community suffered while he was there, and the black community suffered after he left. So there was nothing beneficial about Obama that came out of the black community. That was beneficial to the black community, and they literally voted for him and grew. And they was expecting something that they never got. So I didn't vote for him. Of course, people that be on my live, if you ever seen, I didn't vote for him. I had no intention to vote for him. When he picked Joe Biden as a running mate, that was the end of the story with me right there. I was like, okay, Joe Biden, that's who you want? Yeah, he didn't get my vote. I already know what Joe Biden was. I was not voting for that racist dude at all. He could, and you gonna pick a racist as a black man. You gonna pick a racist to the man that was trying to limit gun ownership amongst the black community because he thought all of us was criminals and roaches, and he thought it's very little of the black community, and that's why he was doing all those crime bills to target the black community. Everything he did was to target the black community because he couldn't stand black people. Can't stand them, and the only thing of difference between now, he got too old to understand the difference. He got so old and senile, he don't even know the difference no more. That's the only difference. But he has never changed his stripes. And that's real talk. So I don't know why anybody would even consider voting for Obama at any point or other. Like, he was the worst. But yeah, but outside of that, and the woke liberals this Sunday, I'm having a I'm doing a giveaway this Sunday at 12 noon, Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be doing a collaboration with Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare Products, and hope that people will get a chance to win something. And it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a great day. I'm not gonna be on this live too long today. I got a lot of things just like pressing to me outside of YouTube that I gotta attend to. So I'm gonna try to keep this about as short as I can keep it. I might come back later on and jump back in, but for now, I got I got a lot going on. But if y'all could hit that like button, I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, appreciate it. If y'all get a chance to come in, Bosnia, God bless you. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, I like I said, I'm not with this woke stuff, and I'm never gonna be with it. Now, as far as Cracker Barrel go, I'm not a person that goes into Cracker Barrel like that. So, but I have family members that do go to Cracker Barrel, and they not liking what their whole experience of going to Cracker Barrel and looking at the little items and trinkets and stuff like that. That was Cracker Barrel. That was Cracker Barrel. Well, I ain't got no problem with nobody based on their skin color. So you can say you love black people and we appreciate it, but I'm not skin color motivated. I don't have no hate towards nobody based on their skin color. So I understand, and there's probably black people. There's a lot of black people that say, "Oh yeah, we love y'all too," and I love everybody, but I don't love and care about people because of their skin color. Real talk. I'm not that dude. I don't care about your skin color because your skin color don't determine your character. Your skin color don't determine your integrity. Your skin color don't determine your behavior. You do. And if it happen to come in black skin or white skin or yellow skin or whatever, it is what it is. But I'm not going to determine my character, or I'm not going to put my care and concern in somebody just based on their skin color. Something's wrong with you if you do that. Sorry. You might not like what I'm saying, but if you base your determination of a person based on their skin color, you about as racist as they can get. Because your skin color don't determine your behavior. Your character, your integrity does. I mean, I don't like racist white people. I don't like racist anybody. I don't care for anybody that's racist. That's my whole point. If you white and you racist, I got a beef with you. If you black and you racist, I got beef with you. And I know people keep trying to tell people that, oh, black people can't be racist. Everybody can be racist. Everybody. Every race can be racist toward another race. There's no change just because of your skin color. So you got, for me, I don't play that game. You know what I mean? Yes, I love my country. Yes, I love my people. Yes, I am what they call Black American, melanated, whatever you want to call it. I love my people. But I also love everybody because that's what God wants me to do. Now, but I'm going to hate what God hates and love what God loves. The best as I can. And when I say God, I mean Christ. I'm going to hate what God hates and I'm going to love what God loves. And when I say God, I mean Jesus Christ. That is my Lord. That is my Savior. And that's who I stand for, and that's who I stand with, and that's who I have a relationship. No other God but that one. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and I don't believe anything else. And no one could ever convince me of anything else, because Christ has been there for me 100%. And that will never change. That will never change, because no one has been there for me like Christ have. 100%. In my good times, he's been there. In my bad times, he's been there. In my great times, he's been there. In my worst times, he's been there. With my, all the way across the board. Never left me. Never forsake me. There is nothing else anyone could offer me beyond that. So, there's nothing no one can offer me behind that. You know what I mean? But if you're on this live, do a brother a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. But again, August the 31st, 12 noon. August the 31st, 12 noon, Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing a collaboration with Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. Just so y'all know. And if y'all chime in that day, y'all might get a chance to win some of their products. And up to a certain point, and you might not, and depending on what you order, you might not have to pay for it. Because the gift that we're giving out is substantial enough to be able to get something from there. And it shouldn't cost you anything, but if it did, it would probably be a couple of dollars, but depending on what you buy and how much you buy. But it will allow you to get something there for free that you may be interested in. But anyway, yeah, and like I said, I'm not with the woke stuff, and I just wish that people would learn how to leave well enough alone. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I mean, Donald, you right. I mean, honestly, I don't remember nothing that back that far. But I think Bush was trash as a president just as much as I think Obama was trash as a president. So, to me, they in the same boat. They both was trash. So I don't know what's your point. I don't know if you're trying to do a comparison, but I wouldn't have voted. I didn't like George Bush as a president, and just like I didn't like Obama as a president. So I don't know. I think they both were trash. Listen, a lot of people that are on the Republican side will disagree with me about Bill Clinton, or people that would normally vote for Republican will probably disagree with me when as it relates to Bill Clinton. But I was doing good when Bill Clinton was in president, so I'm not. That's how I base my experience on how things are working out for me. Bill Clinton's a Democrat. Trump isn't. Trump ran as a Republican. All right, well, that's your experience. I don't listen. I can't argue with you with your experience. If that's what happened in your life, that's your experience. That's the worst thing that ever happened in my life. I didn't care for George Bush. Did not care for Obama. They were trash. When Clinton was in office, I was doing very, very well. When Trump got back and when Trump won the first time. When Trump won the first time, things got better for me. That's why I wanted him back in office, because it got extremely worse when Biden got in office. That was the worst. And then that's why I voted for Trump, and I wanted him back in office, and that's why I campaigned for him, and that's why I'm glad I got what I vote, because almost 100% I'm getting exactly what I voted for, and I would defend that vote all day long. And then some people don't like it. I don't care if they don't like it. That border closed. That's all I'm saying. And right now they're down there painting black paint on that joint. Make sure your behind don't want to touch it neither. But CE, yes, I voted for Trump. Just so you know, the answer to your question is yes, I voted for Trump. Glad I did. Extremely glad I did. And not only did I vote for Trump, I voted down Republican Party line. Not saying that I wanted all the Republicans that I voted for, but I wanted Trump's job to be as easy as possible. So therefore, I voted down Republican line to make sure to hope that all of most Republicans win, so that Trump's job can be in it. And I also campaigned for him, and I used my platform also to help promote Trump, because I wanted him to win. And listen, when I'm telling you, by far that was the best thing I could have did, because I'm loving it right now. I'm loving it right now. My investment account has been restored. Good morning, Joyce. How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit that like button, everybody. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, like Trump got in office, my investment account has been restored. Like my money's back. My real money's back. That stupid Joe Biden and them idiotic decisions they was making were just off the roof. Stupid. So I'm good. Like right now, everything is looking on the up and up. I don't stress anything like that. I'm not stressed out about it like that. But you know that I've been blessed. Top to bottom hair and skincare. God bless you. Welcome in. I've been blessed. I ain't gonna lie to you. God, yeah, I'm glad I did what I did. I'm glad I voted for Trump like I did. I'm glad I fought in campaign like I did. And I have no regrets whatsoever. Watching them down there painting that wall, that border. And my thing is this is that, I mean, everybody had a reason why they vote for them. But my thing is this is that. And this is what I told my family. I said, it's supposed to stop at the border. I don't want just any and everybody coming here, because now that means I have more people to do. I have to defend my home more so, because now they're up on my doorstep. The job of the president is to handle it at the border, make sure they don't never hit here. That's why we supposed to have live in the best. I mean, yeah, we got our own criminal element, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people from abroad. That's why we supposed to have safe, secure borders, so that the citizens of America can feel safe, and the only thing they have to deal with is what is internal, not bringing external into internal and making internal worse. And you thought there was no wars under Trump? There was wars under Trump when he when he was in office the first time. He didn't start no new wars. That was the first time. That don't mean it ain't gonna happen. And clearly, Donald Trump is a man of peace, because everything he's doing is trying to negotiate peace with Ukraine and them. Now, he can't make people stop. The only thing he can do is try to negotiate and keep trying to negotiate to get them to stop. And then what's next? Bombing their country? I know for a fact right now that Trump is a man of peace, because everything he's trying to do is to keep us, trying to prevent us from going to war. That don't mean it ain't going to happen. That don't mean it's not going to happen. That don't mean it ain't going to never happen. That means that he will take all other approaches to try to prevent it. And if there is nothing else left, you got to do what you got to do. That's why I tell people I'm the fan of the Incredible Hulk, because that's how I see things. When smoke come your way or something come your way, you don't immediately just respond in a reckless way. The Incredible Hulk is not a problem long as he's just regular dude. He's going to try to avoid the situation, get out of the situation, avoid as much as possible. But once you back me up into a corner where I have no other choice, then it is what it is. And that's what a man does. He don't just go out there recklessly doing stuff. You try to take other approaches in hopes to prevent it. And if it doesn't work and you got to go take the smoke to him, you take the smoke to him. That is what it is. It is what it is. The thing about it is that you think you take that person lightly, and you think, oh, because they're a person of peace, and they're a person that don't want war, and they're a person that don't want this, and you don't realize that they are by far the most dangerous ones when they get there, because now you messing with my peace. And that's where the Hulk is at. He like, no, you're not gonna like me when I'm angry. He tell you and warn you, you're not gonna like me when I'm angry. And then people still go, and then when he turn into Hulk and he tear everything up, that's because you didn't heed the warning. He was a man of peace. He didn't want to do this. I did not want to beat the crap out of you, but you provoked it and you wouldn't leave me alone. I tried to tell you, leave me alone. You're not going to like me in anger. Same thing as the way you look at it as a man. You don't go out there and just start stuff and just start all these wars. Here's the thing about this. All the wars that they're starting, they're not the ones out there shooting and getting shot at. They're not the ones dying. People's children are dying. Even though they're not children, they're dying. They're out there fighting. Our military's out there and getting shot at bullets. But the ones that's making the decisions don't care who they, because they're not going to be the ones out there. But at least as a president, he respect life enough to say, I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure your children don't end up out there and having to dodge bullets. I can't 100% guarantee that it won't happen, but I'm going to do everything I can do in my power. And you don't have to question it, because you see what he's doing negotiating wise. He's like, look, let's talk money and let's talk business. Let's exchange financially. And all that war stuff ain't getting nobody nowhere. Let's talk about this money. Why people got to die? Let's talk business. We ain't got to fight over this stuff. Let's talk business. And these people that talk that stuff, they don't care because they're not the ones going out there being staring down the bullet of a gun or missiles flying over their head. They don't care because they're not the ones dealing with it and they provoking all this stuff. Finally, you get a president in there who's trying to prevent it. Doesn't mean he's going to be able to do it 100%. But you see by his actions and what he's doing that he's trying to keep us out of it. Doesn't mean it's going to work 100%. It just means that you can clearly see. You don't have to hear what he's saying. You watch what he's doing. He's trying to stop other countries from fighting with other countries on a regular basis. Let's talk. Let's negotiate. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. But there's always these stupid behind liberals that always want to say, I thought this, I thought that, and I thought this, and I thought that. Shit, why don't y'all just act like y'all got half a brain and enjoy this ride for a change? Stop trying to find a reason to complain. Enjoy this ride. Because it's how can you be in America and not want to get behind making America great and doing your part? Why you think Trump is a man of peace? Why you think he went down to D.C. and tried to stop the crime? He sent help down there to try to stop the crime. Why? But what the Democrats want? They want their citizens to still be messed with under the duress of all the criminals in Washington, D.C. They don't want Trump to come down there and stop it. They want the citizens that will get up and go to work every day to stop at a park, to come to a traffic light and get carjacked. That's what the Democratic Party want. They want you to pull up at a light with your nice car. You can't even roll your windows down and enjoy your time. They want you to get carjacked. They want you to walk down the street and get robbed. They don't want nobody to come in and actually fix the problem because they want the criminals to have access to all of the citizens, and that way they can terrorize them and get away with whatever they want to get away with. And that's what it's supposed to be. He shouldn't have to. This is the question everybody should be saying. Why should the president of the United States of America have to go into your city and do what you're getting paid to do? Stop, fix, and better your city. But you know what the Democrats keep doing? They keep on laundering and stealing the money. That's all they care about. They care less if you staring down the gun of a bullet every 2 seconds. They don't care. The only thing they want you to do is all they do is talk about Trump all the time. They spend more time trying to complain about Trump and fix it. Take that energy, fix your cities. Take that energy, fix your cities. That's it. If Democratic Party got so much to say, all that energy they put into hating Trump, all that energy they put into talking about what Trump is doing and stopping Trump, how about y'all stop, turn around, go to your city and fix the crime. Fix all of the squalor and stuff. Fix the educational system. Fix all of the thousands of problems y'all have in your city instead of worrying about stopping Trump. It's stupid. Y'all got so much energy for the wrong stuff. I can care less at this point. Democrats, if you a liberal Democrat, politician, not, whatever, I don't want to hear y'all talk about Trump no more. Go to the cities that y'all live in and help them fix the problem. Shut up and go fix the problem. That's what y'all do. Y'all got all this energy to hang up flags and wait and protest. Stop protesting. Pick up the trash that's laying right beside you. Pick it up. The trash that's laying there. Just pick it up. Take it to the trash can. That's what you do. You doing right, I do, because I can. Yep. I scream as much as I want to. Yeah, Joyce, you already know you can't speak to these liberals. What's up, my brother Jay? How you doing? How you doing, brother? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I can care less. I don't want to hear no more the noise of the Democratic Party and liberals. All that energy that they keep using to talk about Trump and go after Trump, go fix your problem. Y'all got all the energy, so I can't say y'all had the energy. Just go use it the right way. If y'all took that very same energy and fixed your neighborhoods, fixed your community, then y'all have better places to be. It'll be better. Simple as that. Go fix your problem in your cities. Philadelphia, crap show. Chicago, crap show. Los Angeles, crap show. All the places Democrats run is a crap show. So instead of wasting all that energy worrying about Trump, go fix your crime rate. For real. Go to protect your citizens. For real. Go look out for the working class. For real. And stop stealing all their money and laundering it to yourself. And laundering it to yourself. I know what these Democrats do. That's why I go hard on them. I'm going to keep going. I don't like none of them at this point. They come here, they're going to get the smoke. I don't care. Simple as that. Because they need help. And it's ridiculous that the President of the United States have to come in and do what he's doing. He's supposed to be worrying about other stuff. Not that. That's your town, your city job. The mayors and the governors are supposed to be doing their job. Every time you turn around, Trump got to go fix what they won't do. They won't do. Everything they talk about, they won't do. They got 1,000 problems in these cities, and they ignore every single one. They want to talk about everything but the stuff that's right there under their feet. The mess that's right there in their face. They don't want to do nothing about that. They want to keep talking about Trump. They just want to keep talking about Trump. Go fix the cities. Go fix your towns. Go fix them. That's what you do. Fix your cities. Fix your town. Stop talking about it and go do the job that y'all getting paid to do. For real. I'm not trying to hear that stuff. I'm done with these people trying to entertain them. Oh, Trump is this, Trump is that. I don't care what y'all saying. That man is doing an amazing job right now. So I don't even want to hear it. And no, I'm not answering your question. I'm going to tell you what it is. And if you want to ignore what I'm saying, you can ignore it. I don't care if you ignore it. But I'm telling you straight up, I do not care because I see the problem. If I see it and I know how to fix it, you the politicians, you got the power to fix it and y'all won't. And they don't want to. Honestly, they don't want to. They really don't want to fix the problem. They want it to keep going on. If you look into it, they okay with it. And they okay with it. And they like Donald, who's delusional. Extremely delusional. How you gonna fix crime? See, it's people like Donald right here who's always saying that these are the real racist people that I always talk about. And I want y'all to understand something. The reason why they want those communities to stay that way so they never end up in their communities. The reason why they want them to stay under the duress of the Democratic Party so that way they never financially get liberated and end up in their communities. They don't want these type of people in their neighborhood. So they go protest this in hopes to keep these people in the very same conditions that they've been living in squalor forever. They don't want them in your neighborhood. So they'll get out there and they'll protest and they'll do all of this stuff. Why? Because they want the crime and they want you to stay under that type of duress. I'm not answering your question because I can care less what you're talking about. I can care less. When I tell people I don't know what you're talking about, I don't know what you're talking about. How am I going to respond to something if I don't know what you're talking about? I can care less. Yeah. That's what they think. And it's hilarious to me. So what they do is they try to do like he doing. They try to virtue signal like they doing something for you. And they not. And they are the real racists. They can't stand nobody but white. And it's the white liberals that I keep talking about. And I'm not talking about all white people. I'm talking about these type of white liberals. The one like Donald. They cannot stand anything other than themselves. They just act like it is so you never end up around them. That's the whole game. That's the whole game with that, is to make sure you never end up around them. Because nowhere in the world you can see all that's going on right now and even want any black person to continue on voting for the Democratic Party who till today still want slavery, who fought for slavery, to keep slavery, and still fighting for it today. That's why they want these illegals over here, so they can enslave them by paying them extremely low wages. That's why they keep talking about, oh, who's going to work the fields? Who's going to clean the toilets? That's why they want these illegals over here. So they can treat them like the slaves that they can't, because they can't enslave black people like they did before. Now they want to bring in a new group of people and enslave them too. That's why every time you hear it come out their mouth, what they say, who's going to work the field? Who's going to pick our fruit? Because we can't do it ourselves. Who's going to cut our grass because we can't do it ourselves? Who's going to clean our toilets because we can't do it ourselves? And who they keep talking about? That's why they want the illegals immigrant in there, so they can pay them under the table, next to nothing wages, and enslave them. The only difference is they're not getting hit with a whip no more. And they're not getting beat, but they do. But the MO has not changed. It's still the same. I'm not interested in intelligent conversation no more. Intelligent conversation has left. And if you think my conversation ain't intelligent, that's your choice. But I'm not interested in interested in nothing but fixes. So the energy that they have at this point, go fix the communities that y'all complain about. Because I did my job. I got him president and he's doing his job and I'm seeing it getting changed. I'm good. I'm good. We good. We making America great. What I voted for is in effect. So I'm good. People that voted for Trump, we good. We enjoying our ride. We just trying to get y'all to get the point. Like, stop listening to the rhetoric. And we good. We enjoying what we seen. We're getting what we voted for. So I don't understand what the problem is. I got what I voted for. I wanted the border closed. It's closed. And he's still working on the border. I'm like, border crossings stopped. See, the thing is, they don't like Trump because he does what they should have been doing, and they don't like the fact that they never did it, and he's finally doing it. And they can't understand, oh man, we should have, no, yeah, Y'all was there for years. Y'all let a rookie, Trump was a rookie coming in office. Y'all let a rookie come in there and destroy all of y'all, Democrat and Republican. Show y'all how leadership is done. And he did it in such a, like, when I say Trump is gangster, he is gangster with it. He making all these politicians look like rookies right now. Like he's the one that should have been there from day one. That's how it looks to me. To me, it looked like Trump been there forever and y'all just started. That's how bad he's making these politicians look. For once in my lifetime, don't get me wrong, Trump is by far the most best leadership this country has ever had, and I will argue that with anybody. I don't care how they feel about it. He is the best leader we've ever had as a president. Hands down, by far, nobody's close. In my lifetime, no one's close. And I'm not saying he's perfect. He got flaws like everybody else do. But he is by far the best president that I've seen in my lifetime. Hands down. He is making these politicians look like they never did it before. How is it that he is accomplishing more in 8 months than all these politicians can accomplish, and some of them been there for years. Years. And haven't done what this man is doing. Trump right now is the Michael Jordan of presidency. Real talk. Trump is like the Michael Jordan of being president. He is slam dunking everywhere. He coming across the sky like, boom! Boom! He is. He just coming. That's how Trump is doing them. So my thing is this, all these wins that he's doing, just get behind and enjoy the ride. Why keep complaining? Settle in, settle down, and enjoy the ride. Matter of fact, support the ride. Because if you're American and you're from America, get on board the train and enjoy the ride. Let's all make America great together. Stop fighting against what's working. It's working, so stop fighting against it. That's it. Trillions of dollar investments coming into the country. Eventually, we're going to see the job growth out of that. Not right now, but it's going to come. Border secured. Crossings done. No more of that. And all these illegals are getting packed up and shipped up out of here. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. And like I said, like it or not, Trump is the Michael Jordan of presidency in my lifetime. Because he's making every last one of these politicians that's been doing it for years, he's making them look like rookies. Like y'all never, I'm saying to myself, like, why is it that he's so good at this and y'all was so bad at it? Like, y'all was career politicians going through the ranks and end up still doing a crappy job. How is it that this man, first term, he still did great. Second term, he came in like a storm. And y'all still like, I don't get it. You on this live, do a brother favor, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. I really had no intentions of going the way that I'm going, but they come in there and they come in. And y'all already know. I've been on my live enough to know. Y'all know I'm coming with the smoke. Real talk. If you come with the smoke, I'm gonna get it back. I ain't here. I'm not here to be polite. God knows I love everybody like Christ want me to, but at the end of the day, I don't have to be nice. I don't have to be polite about stuff. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, Joyce. That's what's up. But again, appreciate y'all. But I throw this in here as I can because I'm gonna be off here in a few. But August the 31st, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Me, my channel, top to bottom hair and skincare products. We'll be doing a collab video. We're going to have some of the people that use their product. They're going to be coming in giving their testimony. Some people that never use their product, if y'all show up, y'all get a chance to ask questions, put in the chat. Maybe even you actually be able to call in. We're going to make a big event out of this. We're trying to make it big as possible. So please come in. August the 31st. Subscribe to the channel. August the 31st. We're celebrating me making it past 2,000 subscribers. Come in. August the 31st. Come and enjoy the day. That day, we're going to have a big event, and there's going to be a giveaway that day, and someone's going to get a chance to win some top to bottom product, and depending on how much of that you get, you ain't going to have to pay for it. That's the best way I can say it, explain it. But we having them, so I'm just letting y'all know. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, top to bottom hair and skincare products, they're in the chat. We're doing a collab video. Y'all be able to come in and ask questions. Y'all gonna hear testimony. Y'all gonna hear my testimony, my personal testimony of what my experience with using their product, other people's personal testimony of using their product, and y'all get a chance to get a better idea of what it is that they do and what they make and how passionate they are about the product that they create. So if you're looking for hair care products, you're looking for skincare product, please check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare Store. Believe me when I tell you, you won't regret it. I mean, and I'm dead serious, you're not gonna regret it. So again, August the 31st, we're doing a giveaway. So if you chime in that day, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, if you come in that day and come in, participate, subscribe to the channels, enjoy the enjoy the conversation that we're gonna have, enjoy the testimony. That way you get a better idea of what people have used their product and what their experience have been like. And you'll also get a possibility to be able to win something where you'll be able to maybe possibly for the first time be able to try out top to bottom hair and skincare product at no cost to you if you happen to be the one that wins the contest. But and that's it's gonna be fun. That's the only thing I can say. It's gonna be fun, and so we're trying to promote it. We're trying to get as many people in as possible. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the channel. We appreciate it very, very much. You're gonna get a chance to see a lot of testimony with people there. And listen, what I'm trying to tell y'all right now is that it's the next great thing for America. Believe me when I tell you. So y'all gonna get a chance to come in on the earlier stages of something amazing that's coming along. And if you haven't heard about top to bottom hair and skincare yet, you will hear about it. That's all I'm saying. If you haven't heard, you're gonna hear about it. And it's gonna be something amazing. Y'all gonna find out it's gonna be great. And y'all gonna be like, oh, I didn't know this. Oh, I was missing out all this time. Yeah, you was. Real talk. Yeah, you was. And that's it. And I'm dead serious. And so if y'all on this live, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, August the 31st, 12 noon, Eastern Standard Time. You get a chance in there. Check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. You can go look at the store now. You go to their channel, subscribe to Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. You subscribe to the channel, and you can get to the link of their store there, and you'll be able to kind of look through their store. Maybe you might see something you're interested in. Maybe say something that you want to buy, but maybe you kind of get a head start to say, okay, if I win that day, I know already what I want to have. So I would suggest that if you're on this live right now, go follow Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare products. Go to the link in the store. Go shop around, because you never know. You might end up being the one to win. And then you'll already know what you want. You go in there and be like, bam, 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 bam. Can't wait to get my stuff and try it out. Real talk. And I'm dead serious. I want, so please, when I'm telling y'all going to enjoy this. Y'all going to enjoy this. Y'all going to enjoy it. And then you also get a chance to hear someone else's testimony. And it's not scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you watching TV and they got some people to guess and they got it scripted. No, this is not going to be scripted. It's not a pre-recorded video. We're going to do this live. The people going to come in live. They're going to tell what their experience is with the product that they've been using. They're going to do it live. We're not pre-recording anything. That's why I want to do it live, because I want people to tell their story right then and there, live while we're on the thing, and that way it's not scripted. We're not telling nobody what to say. We're not telling them anything. We don't even know what they're going to say. All we know is the people that has already purchased a product, we're going to give them an opportunity to tell their story of what their experience has been like. We don't know what the experience has been like. That's why we're going to give them a chance to tell. And you'll get the chance to come in. It's not scripted. Nobody knows. We don't know who. We don't even know who's going to be there. We just know some of the people that possibly be there. And they're possibly going to tell, but we don't know what they're going to say. So we can't, it's going to be a live situation. So, and that way you get an honest feedback of what someone's experience is, as opposed to people being paid to say what they want to say so it sounds good on like TV and stuff like that. This is not this situation. This is just live. You get to hear people's testimony and what their experience are. We're not telling them what to say. I'm not. They're not. We just giving them a chance to say how their experience is. Hey, a world away from here. How you doing? God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So that's why we want people to come in. We want you to come in August the 31st. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare products. And then there's other people in the chat that's part of the family that you're going to see there, like Jay Garcia. He does YouTube reaction videos. A world away from here, she does musical collaboration videos with all this type of beautiful scenery, and a lot of times be making me hungry, and I don't be hungry until I start watching it. But it's beautiful stuff, and we have a variety of family people in our YouTube family that does variety of different things on their YouTube channel. We support each other, so we know if you come in and we see you on a regular basis, we try to support your channel too. And if we see you here, you come here and you're doing something on YouTube, we're gonna support you as much as we possibly can. And my man Out the Pit, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Out the Pit, podcast, he released the second portion of my interview with him. I did an interview with him about my relationship with God and how I got to where I got at. He released the second portion of that interview. So if y'all want to go check that out, please go follow Out the Pit podcast, and you'll be able to get the experience that when I get a chance, I'm gonna put it in my post. I'm gonna post it on my side so that if you already following me, you'll be able to click into it from the post there. And again, the more you join in with this YouTube family, the more you're gonna love it here. You ain't gonna listen. We got a hater. We got a #1 hater in our family. His name is Donald J. Plump. That ain't his real name, but that's what his YouTube name. And he love it here. He can't help himself. That's why I said you're gonna love it here. You might not agree with anything we say, but you gonna love it here. This is gonna be the best place you ever spent your time at on YouTube. You're gonna love it here. You're like, man, I hate them, but I love them. I can't stay away from them because they get on my nerves. But I like being around them because they funny. They make me laugh and all the type of stuff. You're getting so much stuff from different people in different aspects. You're gonna enjoy your time here. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. That's real talk. That is real talk. Yes. And so that's why I had other things I was talking about earlier on the YouTube live. But I also want to let y'all know I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited about this Sunday coming up, August the 31st. I'm excited about it. I want to hear I think the biggest thing for me is to hear the people's experience, their other experience other than my own, with their experiences, and they're actually not being able to just put it in chat. Excuse me, but being able to actually vocalize what their experience was. So I encourage y'all to please come in. I don't know why I got the hiccups for some reason. But please come in on that day, August the 31st. Enjoy the family. Subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the family. You're gonna have a ball with us. You're gonna love this place. You know what I mean? And, we have fun. We laugh. We joke. Sometimes I get serious. Sometimes I joke. We also have a Sunday show that we kind of put off to the side this weekend because we're doing the collab video. But believe me when I tell you, you subscribe to the channel, you subscribe to Jay Garcia, Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare, A World Away from Here, Out the Pit, and some of the other ones I can't remember all of them. There's so many of us. But if they're in the chat, I try to remember who they are. Believe me. But if you subscribe to one of us, eventually you'll pick up everybody else and you'll start to subscribe to the channel, and then we'll recognize you. And if you're doing something on YouTube, and unless you're doing some crazy stuff, but if you're doing some good stuff on YouTube, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna try to support you in your journey too, because we want to make our circle of things great too. I mean, and we love it. We having a ball here. We having a wonderful time. We having a ball. Yeah, World Away from Here be making me hungry. Give me a sweet tooth, but I love the music though. It's like, it's funny because I remember when she first started, and she put the music, and I said somebody introduced me to music that I didn't know I liked, and I created my playlist on my YouTube channel with I have a relaxing playlist on my YouTube channel that has all her music stuff on there, and every time she does another premiere music or whatever, release it, I put it in my playlist, and sometimes I kid y'all not, I come in here sometimes, and sometimes I just put it on when I'm in my room too, my bedroom, just so I can listen to it. I actually love it. Like, yeah, it's not like something I listen to 24/7, but when I want to calm down and relax mode, it works for me. I mean, so I do enjoy it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to my channel, you go to the playlist, you'll see that it says relaxing. All of it's only A World Away from Here stuff is in that playlist. Just the stuff that she creates is in that playlist. See, that's how much we support each other. But outside of that, it doesn't matter what I say. I mean, I want y'all to listen to me. I want y'all to come and enjoy that stuff. But the biggest thing for me is always going to be having a relationship with God. I can talk 1,000 things. I can mention 1,000 things. But the biggest thing for me, for anyone, is them having a relationship with God. Because I'm concerned, just like God is, about your soul and your resting place. And that matters to me. You know what I mean? I want to go to heaven. I want everybody to go to heaven with me. You know what I mean? I want my whole YouTube family to go to heaven with me. You know what I mean? We're going to go up there. We're going to start our own YouTube channel in heaven. No, I'm just joking, right? I'm just having fun. But y'all understand what I'm saying. But having a relationship with God is much more important than anything I can say or do. God is good. He's great. I'm having a wonderful time. He's been... I could not have wrote my life the way it's being written every single day. And I'm glad God has his hand on my life. I'm not perfect, not by any means, believe me when I tell you. But I'm so thankful and grateful that God has his hand on my life. And I pray that God has his hand on your life as well as he have it on mine. I pray for all y'all out there that y'all having a wonderful time and y'all stay safe. And with that said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. Peace!